When measuring the antecedents of a leader, it is imperative to put into perspective his level of impact and acceptability in the life of his people. A leader that cannot be assessed by the least person in his community should and must not be shown the corridor of power, as such a man cannot interact with his people amicably and see to it that their desires are being met. When discussing impactfulness of a man to his community, the Frontline Delta 2023 gubernatorial aspirant Gbagi comes to mind due to his heroic works in his hometown of Oginibo in Ogilesa local government area of Delta State. A man so successful business-wise with the luxury of the world at his feet is currently defying the odds and changing the narrative in his own community, as he has abandoned the extravagant city lifestyle in favor of returning to his remote village to live with his people, interacting with the locals, and even paving the way for more prominent sons to return home to the comfort of community life. Gbagi, a well-traveled businessman, former Minister of State for Education in Nigeria, is turning the once remote community of Oginibo into the envy of all around Ughelli South and Delta State at large. How, you may ask? Since returning home, Gbagi has successfully transformed his community into one of the most developed in the area, attracting schools, hospitals, electricity and roads to his people. An example being the just concluded road construction undertaken single-handedly by him, connecting Oginibo to Ohwahwa and other neighboring communities in the area. Let's hear from the community as they came in their numbers to salute Gbagi for constructing a road once so bad during the rainy season that the villagers had to employ canoes to ply.
So we are actually here to express our gratitude over the just concluded road from here to Igbroku. Part of it is from Igbroku to Ohwahwa, and presently that part is still on. The construction is still on. Before now, the whole area, you can't access the whole area during rainy season. But when he came on his own, he started the work. And from our finding, we discovered that the size of the road that Delta State would have done here is not the size of the road that is here now, because he on his own expanded it, and the quality is none to be reckoned with in other places. And for all this he have done, we deem it fit that we come here to say thank you to him, and that is the major reason why you see all these elderly people and everybody coming.
His homely nature is so enviable. No wonder whenever he walks freely on the streets, he is always met with applause from the locals, as even kids chant his numerous titles.
Oh, Dojaku! Oh, Jarabarelli, 2023. I greet you. Megwa, oh, Laragu, the Excellency of Delta State. Governor of Delta State. The Governor of Delta Excellency. Welcome. Well done.
For some, relocating to their host community is not in the offing, as they cannot boast of a good rapport with their kinsmen, having failed to attract projects to their people. This is not the case with Gbagi, as he enjoys the fresh air of his hometown and embraces the locals with his doors open to all 24 hours of the day.
When I came to this place, it was a village. It was a thick bush, like Archbishop Awumakpa said. He said, "You are a very funny human being. You left all your wealth, all your powers and everything in America, in England, in Lagos, in Abuja, from Warri, and you came to this village." My reply to him is, if I come here, it will be the reason for a lot of people who were either too afraid to come to this town to come. I can tell you with so much daily joy that since I came, the whole place has opened up. We're on NEPA here, virtually 24/7. I brought NEPA light, I brought light and gave to the village. I built that secondary school, federal government secondary school. I built the other one in the town. The hospital you saw us when we were coming out, I built it. All this road, I'm putting them together. I'm giving all the children WAEC fees to go to school, because if my children alone are educated, there's no education, it's abject rubbish. So I pay their WAEC fees, I give them scholarship and all of that, because I believe that for you to be a qualified human being, you must change the topography and your environment from where you met it and leave the rest. So this town, as you have seen, is my home. My grave is somewhere there. If I die, where I'll be buried. I live here. I don't stay anywhere else. I'm here. I don't want to stay anywhere. If I live here, I go to my house in Abuja. I don't want to go anywhere else. So with business, I will transform Delta. With industry, I will transform Delta.
2023 is just around the corner, and Deltans must not make the mistake of electing inaccessible mediocres whose only aim is to loot the treasury of the state and invest outside Delta. The people of Delta State deserves better, and in Olorogu Kenneth Gbagi, a proven industrialist, their request is laid bare for them to harness. My name is Rero Henry Akbos, and this is Rero TV. Thank you for watching.